Ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in
In
a
a one
one-horse
horse open
open sleigh.
sleigh.
Dashing
Jingle
through the
bells,
snow
jingle bells.
in a
Anyway, you guys
one-horse
know they are
open
so
sleigh.
wrong. I know y'all shame. But anyway, this is the Christmas holiday season, so we're giving you the best that we got. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you guys, welcome back to the Miss JJ Show, OVNTV.com radio. You see me doing that? Radio. Channel 53, welcome back to the show. We have a special guest in the house, a young special guest. Candy to the eyes, ladies. Yes, yes. And suited and booted. You know what I mean? Bow tie and all. Did you get all dressed up for the Miss JJ show?
Yeah, that was part of it. I had a couple other things to do today too, but that definitely was part of it.
Oh, I don't know too many men that really get dressed up for Miss JJ.
I had to do it big for Miss JJ.
Woo! That's what I'm
And
talking about. Youngster. See, there's a youngster over here.
Emmy Award winning Miss JJ.
Ah, and he recognized this is my baby too. See, that's what I'm telling you. Smart, wise, and young. That's what I'm talking about. But ladies and gentlemen, it is James Camper. And he has his own show. And he's a youngster. And he has his own show. So listen, go ahead and tell the people who you are and what you do.
All right. First of all, I want to thank the Miss JJ show and Miss JJ personally for having me on the show today.
You're so welcome.
I'm very honored. But basically, my name is James Camper. I just moved into the Atlanta area about a month and a half ago now. Basically, I started my own talk show. I'm the founder, president, and host of the Express Lane Talk Show, which is Georgia Southern University's first and only live audience student talk show. Basically, what we did is we just kind of got students into one room, hundreds of students into one room from all over campus and all over Statesboro, and we just got them to discuss controversial topics that are affecting our society today. Most shows, they kind of have a limit of kind of what they discuss or kind of what they do, but truly the Express Lane doesn't have that. You know, maybe one day we'll be talking about politics, we'll be talking about the election, and then the next day we'll be talking about abortion, and then the next day we'll be talking about sex in college, and the next day we'll be talking about relationships. So we just we're a very well-rounded show. With anything affecting young America, that's what we do. And basically what my goal is, when I started the Express Lane, my goal simply was to just kind of build a portfolio, because my prevalent goal is to become a national talk show host. That's definitely what I want to do, is kind of be a giant in media. But the Express Lane was kind of just a portfolio to build and kind of start off. So that was my first show. I've now built a demo tape off of it, and I kind of moved to Atlanta just to promote my demo tape and just promote my show.
Wow.
Take it national.
So actually, how long you've been actually doing this talk show thing?
Not long at all. Before I started talk show, I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to be the next Johnny Cochran. I wanted to be a politician, you know, things of that nature. And when I moved to Georgia Southern University, I just noticed that I just really like to talk to people. I noticed that I really like to listen to people. I just noticed I really like to just get in conversations with people, and just fall deep in conversations with people. So I just kind of just shifted my goal into, and I noticed I just wanted to become a talk show host, and not just any normal talk shows. I wanted to take it national. So it's been about just maybe a year and a half. The Express Lane was birthed in March 2009. So it's been about just about a year, shortly under a year and a half.
Wow.
It hasn't been long at all.
Wow. I'm proud of you, because anytime that we can get the young people to talk, just like I be saying about the males, if you can get the males to actually speak, it's something good. But when you can get the young people to talk about topics that us, adults really don't want to tap onto, or don't think that the young people have a voice to, I think it's fabulous and awesome, and just totally what is needed in this world for young people to be able to express themselves.
that's true.
Because too many young people hold things in.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
And
And if we can give them an outlet, if they're not even, feeling comfortable to talk to an adult, but they can get in a room full of other college students and voice, what they feel in it, and bring out what's going on around them in situations that they're in that another kid can relate to. I think it's awesome.
Definitely, Ms. JJ. It's interesting that you say that, because in our actual constitution, for the Express Lane, every organization, of course, on Georgia Southern's campus has to have an actual constitution, and it states that one of our main goals is to get students to speak. Because if you ever been around young adults, like you said, a lot of them like to hold stuff in, or like to follow the leader. A lot of people in college are still finding themselves, so they're following fraternities and sororities, and just whoever the big man on campus, or the big, whoever is the big person on campus, whoever's popular, that's what they want to follow, or that's what they want to be. But this first thing, we just try to inspire people to be their own selves, to step into their own selves. And that's really what we try to do, and I think that what we've accomplished that goal a lot. A lot of people have written me Facebook messages, or written messages on my website, saying that they've never really spoken in public for the Express Lane, and just the amount of just the amount of support I get from the Express Lane and people
Mhm.
supporting it is just overwhelming. And I really feel like we've accomplished our goal, and we're accomplishing our goal in getting young adults to express themselves.
That is because they do need to express themselves when they go in colleges. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? Because that's when they be getting all wow. They leave their parents from high school and go into college, and then you think that, and you got to be careful because you send your kids to college and they don't come back. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? For whatever reasons, and I'm gonna tell you, it's just it gets wild in college and
It
stuff,
does.
and they don't have no responsibility and discipline. And nobody telling them to make up your bed or go outside or call me when you get to this certain place, and some of them just lose focus,
That's true.
and then they can't talk about it. And some get involved with going to all the parties,
Hmm.
like you said. Some people some of them get involved with going and getting involved with drugs. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Sex,
Hmm.
wild out on colleges.
Yeah.
So I just think if you could, I think it's a wonderful idea that you guys came with. How did you come up with Express?
Well, actually, my brother, Marcus Camper, he's actually the co-founder of the Express and also the vice president. We were just in one of our first developing executive board meetings. We were just coming up with we were writing the Constitution, coming up with a name for the Express Lane, just kind of doing everything to kind of build the organization before it debuted on campus. And we were in one of our first meetings, and the next thing on the agenda was to come up with a name. And everyone, it was maybe 10 people in the room, everyone came up with actually phenomenal names. But actually, we wrote it, and the Express Lane had won. We were actually going to call it the James Camper Show at first, but
Mhm.
on school campus, we weren't able to call it that. We weren't able to put a student's name in the organization name, so we had to change it from that. And then we voted, and my brother's idea for the Express Lane, we thought it fit perfectly.
Mhm.
Because when people were talking, we feel like it's a highway. He did a big comparison to when people were expressing themselves and being compared to a road, and it should never end.
Yeah.
Just something.
Stay in your
Yeah,
lane.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Express yourself.
Mhm.
And get it all out. I agree with
Yeah,
that.
so the Express Lane won. We voted, and that's what won.
You did good. You did good. So
Mhm.
you see yourself actually. How are you see yourself in as a talk show host national?
Mhm.
Is it just for college students?
Well, no, we definitely want to expand from college students. When I always explain, whenever someone asks me what is the definition of Express Lane, what does it represent, I always say that we want to affect young America. We want to really make an impact on young America. And that much is true because I'm young. I'm only
Mhm.
21, so I don't really
Mhm.
see 60 and 70-year-old people saying, "Oh, I love you." It could happen, but the
Mhm.
majority of the fan base, of course, is going to be people my age. That's why I say we're going to affect young America. But we definitely don't want to just stay in a college range. I definitely want to. I want 30 and 40 and 50. I want all kinds of age groups, to watch the show,
Mhm.
to be inspired by the show. Because even though we're going to be talking more about things that affect young America and college students, college age groups, I think the
Wow.
things that we talk about really can affect anyone, anywhere. Yeah.
Wow. I think it's gonna be great.
Well, I thank you, Miss JJ.
I think it's going to be great, and I back that up 100% where you can have something that can relate to college students
Hmm.
and be able to talk to them and so on and so forth. And so you be interviewing them.
The college one, yeah, I do. I gave you my copy of my demo tape, so if you want to watch it, it was basically our motto was a show for students by students, and really we had a student executive board, and all the students that were being interviewed on the show were students. Everyone that said anything in the audience were students, so it was only students basically on the talk show that Georgia Southern.
Well, I'm going to look at your demo.
I appreciate it.
I am. I'm going to look at it, but on the Miss JJ show,
There will be no demo tape. That's
we
fine.
come with it.
Okay.
It's called freestyle.
Okay.
We come with it.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to tell you now, this is the time that you can say, Miss JJ, I don't want to do this. But I'm going to switch the tables around, let you interview me and
All
see how you are as a talk show
All
host.
right.
Okay? Because Miss JJ don't mind helping people out like that, and I
Mhm.
want to see where you're at.
Okay.
And so what I want to do is once we get you all in there, but if you're not comfortable, then let me know. Then we'll say, nah, we won't do this. He nervous. But I want to let you know you can ask me anything.
All right.
Okay? I'm transparent. So, let's see how you do it. You ready to roll this?
I'm ready.
Okay. This is the segment of Miss JJ show now turning to the James Camper show. Eek! Express Lane.
Hey, Miss JJ, how you doing?
You know I'm on the top shelf and rising. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Welcome to the James Camper Show. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
So I see here that you've been in media. How long have you been in media?
Oh my God, I've been in media for like, it's a short time, for about a year like yourself, but in
Mhm.
entertainment for like over 20 years.
What were you doing in entertainment before you got into media?
I did promotions and management and was an artist myself at one particular time,
An
and I
artist.
consulting, entertainment consulting.
So you sing?
No.
Well, what? Well, what kind of artist work? I actually heard that you do sing. I heard that you were doing shows.
I didn't sing.
Don't be lying to me now.
I rap.
Oh, you rap. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
do you freestyle? Cause we want to hear a little something something.
I
On
got,
the James Camper show, we want to hear a little something something.
okay, okay, let me see. I just pulled something out of my old book. How
All
about
right.
that?
Do you need a beat?
No, I don't need no beat.
All right.
Look at they over there laughing.
Get it.
Groove with me if you lifted. Holy Spirit got me twisted like a twizzler. Vaporize like a mystic. Serving God like an epistic. Apostle gotta have that chicken and Roscoe's. Chicken and waffles. I rock shows. Says folks. Cause that's just the way I do it. Style be always cast. I be blessed. Thought you knew it. Now who can do it like I do it? Groove it like I groove it. Get it like I get it. Hit it like I hit it. Can you spit it? Throw your hands up high.
Okay. that was good. That was real good. Real good.
Thank y'all.
So-
Thank y'all.
So you were a gospel rapper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Only gospel.
No.
Okay. You did
I
it.
went to the Lord.
Oh, okay.
I went to the Lord. You don't want to hear none of that other stuff.
Oh,
Trust
okay.
me.
Okay.
You don't. But yeah,
All right. You married? Any kids?
I'm not married. I'm divorced, and I have 4 children.
What age range?
What?
What age?
Who?
Oh. You don't want to give out that information, huh?
Oh no.
Okay. That's
You know what I mean? Then you'll know I'm not 21.
Okay.
You know? Did I just say that?
Well, do you do anything else besides the media thing at this point in time?
What I'm
Sounds
doing
good.
right now,
Mm-hmm.
besides the Miss JJ show?
Yes.
Absolutely. You know,
Mhm.
absolutely. Now I'm indulged in Kids Network. First African American woman that can say that they now indulge.
Wow.
Owner of,
Congratulations on that.
Kids Network, and then of course I'm coming on a new show called The Mix. So I'll be doing the Miss JJ show, and it's a new show that's called The Mix, where it's a group of ladies and we just kind of talk about everything going on. And then of course, you know, I do a lot of other things. I'm still in consulting and so on and so forth, and I still do my business.
Mhm.
And I also run a company called Boss Kid Entertainment.
The mix, is that going to be
Mhm.
kind of like would you compare that to The View?
It will be kind of compared to The View, but we'll take it to another level.
Mm-hmm. Kind of.
Yeah, The View is what they do, but if that would be the best concept to kind of help you understand what the
compare it
mix
to.
is going to be about.
Is that going to be distributed through Vision Networks also?
Yes, it's going to be distributed through OVN TV, and then we have some other outsources that it's going to be distributed to.
Wow, well, I definitely see you doing very, very well on that.
Thank
And
you.
a group of ladies, I can definitely see you on that.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't know my time on the James Campus show, so I'm going to wrap that up. Wrap this up. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you very, very much. You did a very, very good job.
Thank you.
A very, very
Appreciate
good
it.
job. You guys, we'll be right back with James Camper in the building. We're going to play a song. We'll get right back, give him his shout outs, and don't go nowhere. This is how we doing it. You guys is listening to the Miss JJ Show, OVNTV.com radio, channel 53.
In the air there's a feeling of Christmas.
Hey, welcome back to the Miss JJ Show, OVNTV.com radio, channel 53. I am back in the building with James Camper. And he, like, if you just missed this very short moment, I got to give you like a rundown so you'll know exactly who he is. Anyway, he just gave an interview to me. Did you need to ask any more questions? You sure?
If you want me to ask
Okay,
some
we're going to
more.
let him finish because look, he's just like, okay, we're going to let him ask a few more
Okay.
questions of Miss JJ Show. Okay, go ahead.
All right, well, with your rap career, what made you want to decide to stop doing that, pursuing that?
Age. I'm too old to be rapping.
But
Or too young.
did you want to take that nationally though?
Actually, I did take it nationally.
Okay.
Yeah, I rapped for years, traveled the country. So I did take it nationally.
Okay. But you're on a record label?
Yes.
Which one?
Ooh, Intervision record label out of Sacramento, California.
Oh, okay.
One in Los Angeles.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
I think I've heard of them.
Sony distributed.
Did
Anyway, y'all trying to pull it. Oh, they trying to pull up my information. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, it was good.
Is any of your rap online? YouTube, Facebook?
No,
No.
no,
You just don't want that stuff out there.
no,
You need to put it out there. It's
No.
some real good stuff you just spit.
nuh-uh.
Okay. That's,
Mm-mm.
okay.
That was the days. It was back in the days.
So where you from?
Ooh, you really are California.
You said I can ask you anything?
That's right. I'm good because I'm like, yeah, you are. You're really good. He good. He really good.
What part of California?
Oh, you want to? A part that's in California.
Is it Sacramento, the place?
Yes.
Sacramento?
I'm from Sacramento. Big up to Sacramento, California.
I heard
yes,
I heard the traffic was horrible there. Is that true?
they ain't got that many people in Sacramento.
Oh,
I
really?
mean, traffic is bad in California, period. We'll take a phone call right now, you guys. It's bad, period. Thank you for calling. You're live on the air on the Miss JJ Show. I'm Miss JJ. How you doing?
How you doing, Miss JJ? I was listening to the show, and that young man, James Camper, is that his name?
That's his name.
Okay, and I just want to say he's a very talented young man. I've been following his career since he started, and I am just very impressed that he's a young African-American man that's trying to do big things in today's society.
I agree with you 100%. Absolutely 100%. And he is going to do really, really great. Absolutely.
Thank you so
Yes,
much, ma'am. I really do appreciate it.
He said,
No
thank
problem.
You
He's
so
a very, very handsome young man.
Yes.
I promise you.
Yes. Candy to the eye. Candy to the eye. You know, I'm not no cougar. You know what I mean? But I can be. You know.
I hear you. If I was 40 years younger, let me tell you something, Miss JJ. I would let him pop my cherry.
Woo! Woo! See, I was gonna stay out of the fruit basket, but you went there. Woo!
I went there, sister.
Oh my goodness.
I'm in the nursing home right now, and my nurse is about to give me some medicine. But I just want to say, hey, James, you keep doing your thing,
Thank
and come visit me sometime. Don't just visit me when you need $1 or two.
Ooh, that sound like your mother.
That's not my mom.
Oh, she could be.
Oh, you mean
You know how they got big daddies, papas. How about the
Oh,
men
yeah,
having the mamas?
I'm old enough to be his great grandmother, but that don't change nothing. Cause please believe, I can still work it.
Ooh! She's saying, let me just say that. She said, because there's snow on the roof, don't mean there's not no fire in the furnace.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Thank you, ma'am.
go.
You take your medicine now. We're going to let you go, but you get yourself in trouble.
All right.
Bob, thank you so
for
much.
having me on the show. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for calling. Ooh. I don't know. I was about to go on to interview you. How you feel about that? She said, y'all know what she said. Well, she said it. How you feel about it?
Well, I thank her for the compliments. I don't know. Maybe she didn't talk like that because she haven't taken her medicine today. You know, talking about popping cherries and stuff.
It sounds like a serious woman. I like women that just come out and be so real. You know what I mean? So direct. You know? I am so serious. You ain't never been with a cougar?
No, I haven't.
You ain't never been with nobody older than you.
No, I haven't. Actually, everybody's been my age.
Really?
No, we can try it though, Miss JJ.
Baby, let me tell you something about Miss JJ. Y'all want to go there.
We can go
you
there.
You know what I mean? I'm telling you, you don't want to go there, baby. You go there and you'll never come back. You'll be like,
Is this real?
It's real.
Okay.
Trust me. That's what I'm talking about. But anyway, no, but I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you, and I look forward to seeing a lot of the things that you're going to be doing.
Thank you, Ms.
And I invite you back on the show and so on and so forth because I like to kind of get a feel. So like on a Saturday, that would be really good. Top Shelf Saturday, just, you know, you and your brother and a couple other people come on out and we'll talk.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
And we'll host the show.
Thank you. I really do appreciate that, man. Say, look,
You can do some shout outs. Yes, you can.
Well, I don't want to do any shout outs, but I just want to say that, of course, everyone's not here, you know, to get my demo tape. But I want to let everyone know, please visit my website at www.jamescamper.com. There you can find everything that you need to know pertaining to myself and my talk show and the grind of my talk show. I write blogs every single day pertaining to everything that's going on in the nation or in the world. You can find a blog on it on my website. Find out how to contact me on my website. See my Twitter name on my website. At James Camper Show. Follow me on Twitter. My fan page on Facebook is the James Camper Show. Just check me out. I appreciate everything, all the support. You can sign my guest book. Just let me know you watched the Miss JJ Show today. And I just want to thank Miss JJ Show for inviting me. Shout out to Marcus Camper, my brother, co-founder of the Express Lane. Shout out to everyone that has just supported me and just helped me to achieve this dream and just make it come true. I feel like every single day I'm taking one step closer. And that's definitely thanks to people like you for inviting me on shows and people like everyone, you know, for viewing my demo tape let me know that they like it, signing my guest book and things of that nature. So just thank you in advance before I win an Emmy, like Miss JJ, before you ever see me on a national stage. I want to say thank you to everybody in advance.
I say you're welcome, and I look forward to doing it again. He'll be back on the show, you guys. We'll take one of them Saturdays, and we'll have like a college thing going on up here in the Miss JJ show. You ready for that one?
I'm ready.
We ready for that? We'll do that. We'll do
fun.
that. Ma, got something to tell y'all. Anyway, it's the holidays. You guys, it's going to be a good holidays. I'm telling you, we're at the top of the hour, and we're going to be having some good videos for you, from Christmas videos from the Miss JJ show. I want you to take this time to relax. We'll be back, of course. This is how we're doing it. And I'm telling you, it's all good. I'm telling you. How you do that, Will? How was I doing that? You want to do it? Come on, do it with us. You got to go like this. You got to do all your shaking, okay?
All right.
All right.
You ready? Yeah. What does that represent?
I don't know. It just feel good, don't it?
It does.
Now we do like this with the Miss JJ show, but now we just put a little funk in it.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
You got me addicted.
I know. It feels good, don't it?
It does.
I'm serious.
Feels
Everybody
good.
in the building, do it at the count of 3. 1, 2, and you out there too. You out there, I know you're sitting on your couch, you're sitting on your bed or at your desk. Ready? Let's do this because it's fun and we living. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
We'll be right back on the Miss JJ Show, OVNTV.com radio, channel 53. Don't go nowhere. Christmas videos.